name's Elliot Cohen. I run the Strategic Studies program at SAIS. The campaign that we'll be studying this year is one of the most important in the American War of Independence. It is the campaign around Philadelphia, including the Battle of Brandywine. It's the campaign that saw the British occupy what was, after all, the capital of the new United States of America. It was a campaign that actually in some ways called into question George Washington's leadership because it was such a contrast with what had happened up north. It's a rather complicated campaign. There are set-piece battles, there are a lot of skirmishes. Of course, it culminates in that the great winter at Valley Forge, which was so important in creating the American army that eventually won the War of Independence. So it's a fascinating campaign. There's some beautiful and interesting sites. It's going to be a very interesting effort. I think every staff ride is going to have its own deeply memorable experience. So one of the things about a staff ride is your moods are continually shifting throughout the day. Sometimes it's almost a purely intellectual problem, figuring out, well, what exactly happened, where was one side positioned, where was the other side positioned, what was the sequence of events. So there's an intellectual challenge. There are moments of good humor. People really do throw themselves into these roles. It turns out there's some very interesting characters out there. But I think in any staff ride for me, there's always a moment. It may be when you're at a cemetery, it may be at a place like Valley Forge, where there was a lot of suffering and a lot of dedication, that you step back and you realize the sacrifice that people made, and it causes you to think about the cause for which people fought. I think that's going to be particularly true of the 1777 campaign around Philadelphia.